Yo guys, you're welcome to Trending Entertainment News, where of course I give you the juiciest trending stories on entertainment for the week. I am Kendi Bashir. In fact, this week has been so amazing for me. Do you know why? Because I rested all through the Easter break. Like, it was as if I don't want to come to work, but I need to come to work to give you the gist you want to hear. Yes. So today, the headlines we have for you, or the gist we have for you today, we have the story on Chrisland schools, you understand? Then the second story we have is Tonto Dikeh with our body transformation, and the last story we have is Rita, Dominic, and Fidelis, Anosike's wedding. I know you like it, right? So stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're still on Trending Entertainment News, where we give you the juiciest entertainment story for the week. So today I have a wonderful guest. He's a superstar in person of Ayodele. You are welcome. Oshe, you go be a superstar.
I'm not the proud type. Shubon, give me my shield. Go complete.
Go complete.
You get me now.
We get it. Okay, Mr. Ayodele, just give us just a brief info about you.
Okay, everybody. My name is Olondari Ayodele, Isaac, KK Jesus Boy, the fresh cream fine boy without Jericho. Emilomata Apoja and Rockmo Moko Team Mocosta. Go where one don, you know before. Akíkanjú ọmọ tí ń jẹ búrẹ́dì, ọmọ tí ó pàmòlà pẹ̀lú gbẹ̀gìrì ṣe. Àlẹ́ mi lọ dájú ọmọ tí ń jẹran dédé láì pọnulá, olórí ọmọ tí ń starch aṣọ òbúra. You know what it is, yeah.
The rather they should interpret it for us.
Interpret what? If you don't get it, just forget it.
You see, you forget about it. But that's amazing. So you're a comedian and you call yourself
a laugh technician.
Okay.
Like I say, I'm a professional comedian.
Okay.
A certified entertainer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So we have a certified entertainer. So Mr. Jesus Boy, Kenny the Jesus daughter. Oh yeah, now let's talk about what we have today. So the first one, we have Tonto Dikeh brags as she shares before and after photos of body transformation. So what can you say about that?
All these things, oh, see, I feel it's just this vacuum they need to fill. There's this vacuum. Even with all the success, you still go ahead to touch your body. Do you even know this in health-wise is not even sound? It has its own repercussion, and you go ahead to. I'm not saying that is my own opinion, actually. You know, and I find it as something really. It's not really important. How about you going to the gym, work on yourself, have a series and a section where you record yourself and you show that to people and see how you can grow over time and have what you desire. But instead you go about the shortcuts, so to say.
Okay, but even with these constant gym exercises, some people will still even believe that okay, yes, it is true that okay, due to the exercises and all of that, but some will be like, I bet they had something to wait till they do to you understand. And we have some online vendors that sells this cream, but enlargement, enhancer. I don't understand. So what do you think about our generation abusing body works?
I feel okay. I will scatter everything now. I will say it's social media that is causing all of this rubbish. Okay. Honestly, how? Because you are trying to impress somebody and nobody is interested in your impress, so to say. Impression. And your impression.
It's part of your comment.
Okay, so who are you trying to impress in the first place? Because this one has this. So you want to make that you are losing your originality that way.
Another from another angle.
Jot things down.
I'm jotting this down.
You are losing your originality actually. But honestly, to be frank, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And I think the social media has a big role to play in this because everybody is on the phone. And if you are seeing somebody ahead of you, even forget this body works, body transformation. Body transformation. Yeah. Forget this body transformation. Even money. You see this one riding his own car. You too, you say, yeah? Sunday Tiramoto. Can you imagine? Me too, I must buy one. You will not wait for your own time. You don't know what he's doing, and you are going out of your own way just because you want to match up with his own standard. Yeah. You get. So this thing, I feel we are just comparing and we just want to
feel among. Oh? That would be the word.
Are you tired of talking about body transformation?
Okay, so that is it. Let's go down to the second story. Lagos State government shut down Chrisland schools over viral sex tape. You see some of my face squeezed by. I'm not happy about the story. What can you
that matter no be here. That matter no be here. Is completely parental.
That one even still there aside parental issues.
Seriously, that is so bad. Honestly, because I can't just imagine how a 13-year-old, so to say. As a matter of fact, I read one article and the person said the girl is not even 14. She is not 13. Some people say 10. The person even said is 15. That this girl has been a celebrity on Likey,
yeah,
with thousands of likes and views. Question me, Elomo celebrity in demo. How is she producing the content? How is she getting online? How is she getting that recognition? I feel it's something from the background. One, charity begins at home, not charity begins at school. I heard somebody saying that it's probably the school's fault. Though the school have their own faults too, but the parents, it starts from the home. It starts from the home. You can't just hand over. It's what you hand over to the school that they will help you manage. You understand? If you hand over a bad stuff to the school, they will help you if they can manage the bad situation, and so that's it.
Now, Jesus boy or Jesus
boy
or more Jesus, anyone. Just so long Jesus is there
and the boy is there, because some people call me Jesus. Black
Jesus. Okay, now speaking of the issues, this thing now, this whole situation. We knew that the competition was held in Dubai, right? And these students were involved in this sexual misconduct. Do you understand? And now they were involved due to this game. When we did small, we play and we don't go extreme. That's truth or dare. After midnight, please, my brother, what were they doing after midnight? Even the school, what were they doing? Are they not supposed to keep an eye on most of this on the students? Exactly. Probably maybe we should have one person at the door or the other at the walkway. Do you understand? And now the school has suspended her. Now, do you think the school should have suspended or expelled? Because I could remember I went to a boarding school. This kind of situation, I'm on expulsion, as in immediately you are expelled. It means you are no longer a student in this school. It is that time we wake up from all these things that are bad. Please
exactly.
Talk.
Suspension is for people, and those days in school is for people who jump defense. No people who go extraordinary like this.
Now, the general public has been reminded that any person who engages in sharing of sexual explicit conduct involving a child is liable to a sentence of 14 years. And this includes producing, distributing, receiving, and processing an image of child pornography.
Yes.
And I would say this is more of like semi-banned.
Exactly. I really support this because as a child you probably don't know what you are doing. That's why some of these movies they are rated 16.
Nowadays children don't even, they just want to sit and watch with you.
5 years old, Oti Modo Ade Kola. He don't sabi. Like what you are not supposed to expose them to, they are aware of them, you are exposing them to it. So they think is right. Some of these things, forget the fact they are seeing it everywhere. They are seeing it on social media. You bought phones for them, and they are seeing it everywhere. So they think is good, and they can go by it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Until you caution them and keep them from all these things.
But sometimes all these things, even if you caution them, they will still go out there to learn. That's why I still go with you. Parental guidance.
Yes, exactly. It starts from more. I have somebody that will not give his word phone until they are in the university. Until they are in the university, because you know by that time, tí o bá gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti ń sọ látọjọ́ yìí, that means pé kò lè gbọ́ mọ́ ní kò lè gbọ́ mọ́ nìyẹn. So at least you have built something, a foundation that will be constructed upon. Oh, give me a round of applause.
Oh, I am. Okay, that's a very good one. But then I would even use this opportunity to tell or to, urge our aspiring parents and our parents, and grandparents, you should always keep an eye on your child. Don't monitor them. Yes. Just, just, because
and this is a caution too for people who think school is the training ground. The training ground starts from your home. Some people, because they have money and they are so busy, they say to Matty, you see school about training. Do you understand? It doesn't work that way.
Schools are training those things that
they have in them.
So that's why it still boils down with the parents. We need to caution, we need to train our kids. So that when they go back to school, I want training to phone from the house, they can take it up from there.
Exactly.
It is well. I mean, what we will talk different.
It is well, no? You are well at that porter.
Or GP tank. Okay, now to shake up this story, let's delve into the wedding that happened earlier this week. Yeah, it is between Rita, Dominic, and Fidelis. Anosike Shutdown Imo. That's Imo State for traditional wedding. Did you see the traditional wedding? Oh my God, Rita Dominic was looking very, very, extremely beautiful. Hi, I go love. This is the wedding.
If me say they don't use me do MC for that
wedding. Oh, sorry, bro.
I for pack money. God. But is love is a beautiful thing.
It is, my dear.
When you find the right partner. When if you don't find the right partner, it's an ugly thing. Ugly you should love. So it's really beautiful after years now.
Do you get it?
She's settled now and it's awesome. It's beautiful. But what I see in this is that to the upcomings, I think there's need to manage your relationship. Don't just focus on career at the start of your career. When you never blow, don't focus on your career alone. Try and be flexible in relationship. Even me, I'm guilty of what I'm saying. Do you understand? I never married her. Let me see. Okay, forget about that. So be flexible about your relationship. Somebody, a mentor once told me that it is easy to trap a career lady in this kind of scenario. Do you understand? In relationship and marriage stuff, because all the way you share work. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, you discover you have it all now, but your relationship is you still have this. Do you understand? So if you had developed more your relationship, or because most of the time career people think about work. I will be frank with you, 80% of the time. That's why the career is there now. Yeah, exactly. So most of the time you think, like me now, I get content for my head where you say, you understand? And I have some people who I'm supposed to call. Hey, today I forget some people's birthday. Do you understand? Hey, I don't forget this guy's birthday. This one I forget his birthday. So some of these things are very important. So I feel it's something we should, because when you get to that peak, if you don't reach that place, you'll be scared of entering a wrong relationship. And most people will want to come on the basis that you're a celebrity.
Then, you have it.
And you have money, you have this thing. So it's good to start building these things from the beginning.
Okay, so. But I think you're aware of the stories trending. That has to do with still the wedding. It's never up to 24 hours. They are dragging this couple already. Imagine a person coming on Twitter and he tweeted that Mr. Fidelis, that's Rita Dominic's husband, is owing his sister 700,000. 700,000.
Can 700,000?
Now, okay, please.
This thing happens. This thing happened. It has happened. It will happen. It will continue to happen.
The person didn't come when they proposed to Rita. But when they are done with it, they've seen all the celebrations.
Remember years back when somebody also said
Davido
is pregnant for Davido.
So got pregnant for Davido.
And like 3 people also came up. So all these things, they want to get most of these people. I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's true, if it's not true. But most of these people, if they don't get the money, they will get the fame. Because I'm a Bonnie to one Nigeria. Everybody's I'm about. You can't tell me anything. Because what are you doing here? Reading all this? But because everybody that reads this story will want to get to the root of it. Won't she investigation on Instagram and just and they do investigation. So I want to trace this person to his or her page and say, okay, and you already posted. Once I get to the page, I want to follow and make sure I get to the root of that matter, of the gist. Thereby, I'm giving the person fame. Yeah. That's why you see them, they have these followers. So if they are not targeting money, they are targeting fame, and we always give them any of this. So that's just
it. For this person, mine now we can't tweet. It don't blow. On top 400, well, 400.
Don't know how true it is, Sha. Don't know how true it is because
please translate that one.
If stomach is openable, like forget about it.
Thank you so much. Okay, before you go, just I know if you're doing some freestyle, just give us 1 or 2 freestyle. Don't forget to give a shout out to your fans out there.
Okay, like I used to say, I'm a poet and I'm also a comedian, so I call it poetry comedy. And anywhere I go, I have this letter I wrote for my lovely wife to be. Even though I don't know her yet. Well, I wrote this letter and I like to read it everywhere I go. So,
okay.
Sometimes I wonder how others feel comfortable when they describe their lovers as potato. I dare not call you such because you are far precious than potato whose primary purpose is for consumption. I won't even call you the sugar in my tea because I take too much of you, which probably can give me jelly. Calling you the jollof rice will be a very terrible mistake because jollof rice is just so common. Why princess like you are just so uncommon? Only I can't call you the cockroach in my cupboard because whenever I find one, all I think of is killing it. So, you are blushing already. Thank
you so much, Jesus boy. Thank you for coming. Okay, guys, and that's all we can take here. I hope you had fun watching today's episode. Do join us next week for another interesting episode of Trending Entertainment News. I still remain your girl, Kendi Bashir. And don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms at All News Nigeria. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We love you. Take care and have a lovely weekend ahead.